What's up, my crowns and tiaras? Welcome to Toxic Tea Lounge. Everything in this video is allegedly. Let's talk. All right. So today we are going to be talking about Tesehki. Okay, we got some Chelle updates, some Queen updates. We're going to be talking about some Chrisean, all right, to keep y'all update with the shenanigans that's going on. And we also going to be talking about some Tommy Lee, Holly Bailey, Bambi. Let's just get into some stuff, okay? The mess is messy. And let me just start this video off by saying this, y'all. Stop putting words in my mouth, okay? When I put things out there, it's basically stuff that people that I'm already talking about are putting already out there, or people that they know are putting stuff out there, or there are some assumptions about stuff that's going on, and you know, people are wondering like, where did this come from? So we are going to be talking about a lot of stuff regarding that situation. We're going to be talking about some stuff, okay? So if you're sensitive to other people's opinions, this is not the channel for you. Okay, you got to have some type of, okay, some type of hardness to you, okay? I'm a softie. I'm a real softie. I'm a crybaby and everything. But when it comes to people's opinions, that's nothing to me. It doesn't affect me not one bit. The people that I'm talking about, that's their lives. That's their personal business. And as bloggers, we are going to put the tea out there. If this is a tea page, okay, it's about drama, messy things that's going on, and we're going to be talking about it. So if that's not your cup of tea, you can get out of here. All right, so let's start with Tesehki, Joe Buddens. We are going to get into that. Okay, so we are going to see the clip. Okay, so y'all already know Tesehki and Joe Budden is supposed to have did an interview. They sat down, they talked about some stuff, and Joe Budden cut the interview. He didn't post it. None of that. He said, not over here. Right now, people are speculating that Cardi B has something to do with it because she felt some type of way. Her and Joe Budden had a conversation, and just like down the drain for the interview it goes. But it's come to my attention and to the internet's attention, and the sources are saying that Cardi B had nothing to do with it. Okay, and Joe Budden spoke out. So let's get into how Tesehki felt about Joe Budden not releasing their interview. Let's get into the video.
Give a shit if Joe Budden dropped that interview or not. I don't give two monkeys. Do you know how many interviews I've done that I have not dropped because I don't want to? I don't give a shit who he friends with. I don't give a shit what the he does with his platform.
All right, so that is the beginning. She basically was saying that she doesn't care or none of that stuff about the interview. Y'all seen what she said, but she definitely goes off. Okay, she goes off. When I tell you she was big mad, she was big mad. You would have thought it was something else behind the scenes going on. Let's get into the clip.
When Latino women are out here saying that he's breaking ribs and kicking babies out of their fucking stomachs. This is the type of that Joe Budden is, and I honestly regret sitting down with him and giving him that one interview that would shake social media so bad that it shook his face in that lace shirt with his belly sitting over his, that he did exactly what the BBL told him to do, because just like every other weak black man, they choose over bills. Now I want y'all to clip this. Yes, angry, black, bald head. That's what I want you to clip. And I honestly regret getting him the interview that I should have gave that cracker Adam 22 when he had the intelligence to read my case, instead of me sitting down with a black man that is supposed to have my back when I'm supposed to have his back, when Latino women are out here saying that he's breaking ribs and kicking babies out of their fucking stomachs. Then you want the black woman to come sit in court and pick it for your.
All right, y'all. So y'all heard what she said. She is really upset. Okay. Now, she mentions these allegations from the Latino whatever woman, okay, that has allegations against Joe Budden, right? And she knew this information. But why is she yelling, but you, as a black man, is supposed to have my back, and I'm supposed to have your back? Why are you having anybody's back, regardless of their skin color, just because what? You just was bashing this man about what the Latino woman was saying, okay? But you want him to have your back. Okay. Listen, I don't understand where she's coming from. Okay, she wants to pull the black woman card for everything, and then she wants to pinpoint other racists against each other and do all the shenanigans just because she's mad. This has nothing to do with nobody's color. It has nothing to do with any of the Latino women and none of that stuff. You are upset because he did not put out the interview, okay? And you feel away. What was so important in that interview that you wanted to have everything just out there? And then she gets mad because she's like, he didn't read her case. So she's basically saying he's already had a side to pick. Okay. And then she's saying she's going to go to No Jumper, Adam. Okay. And do the interview over there because he read her case. This is falls all down to Cardi B. Like, she cannot keep this woman off her brain. Like, it's like something's going on. This is the same woman that says she's not going to talk about Cardi B Offset on her algorithm no more on her platform. But she still has Cardi B in her mouth and on her brain. Everything that happens with you around your life does not have to revolve around Cardi B. Like, just get it together. You already have a lot of stuff on your plate. You don't need to be acting a fool online because what? Because you feel some type of way about something? She really was frustrated, huh, y'all? But anyway, let's get into Joe Budden. Okay, let's listen to the clip. About him explaining, you know, what's going on. And he's basically like, listen, what was being said and stuff like that, he was just not down with it. So he ain't released it. Okay, let's listen to Joe Budden.
You had respected her work at one time.
Oh, you talking about Shorty Doo-Wop?
Yes, indeedy.
And keep in mind that we said at one time. That does this statement that he says has no reflection on how he may feel now.
No, listen,
And
the girl's work ethic is her work ethic. Like, and she has it. If anybody take that away from her, I wanted to learn more about her. Clearly negligence on my part with that old her Cardi. They both seem to be entirely too passionate about whatever occurred for even a regular interview to go down. But the interview wasn't coming out not because of Cardi. Like I already told her, that interview was a problem uh, legally, financially, and algorithmically. There was a lot going on in that interview. It would be foolish of me to just put out an interview with the girl that just got sued and lost for $4 million without checking this. So all of this other shit just happened to happen while my lawyers was looking at this. So I mean, listen, if you play with pigs, you get mud on you. I don't have nothing to say.
All right, y'all. So basically, he's like, listen, things that was being said, all of that stuff, I just couldn't do it. He had lawyers looking over stuff and all type of stuff. So he don't want to get involved with the mess. Okay. So I don't know what kind of stuff that Tasha K was saying in that interview that she really wanted it to get out. Okay. But he wasn't having it. And that's just that on that. Okay. I do not know how their relationship is going to happen after this, but we shall see. Now let's get into some other stuff because she was on a rant. She was on a roll. Now this goes to... Okay, listen what she says. Now, if I start uploading highlighted testimony from the horse's own mouth with test results from the court transcripts, y'all gonna lose your stuff. Black folks don't read nothing but the headlines, but luckily I've turned a new leaf and left 2018 and 2018. I want everyone to win, including my enemies. Check out my interview with No Jumper on YouTube. Okay, now this was on September 23rd. The other day. Okay. Now, this is what she's saying. But since to 2018, she's been talking about Cardi B nonstop and antagonizing her about every single thing since then. I understand she is upset that she has to pay this money. Okay. But only them know. They know the court transcripts and all of that. So I guess we shall see what unfolds when it comes to that. Is DJ Alvin Thick Thighs saying that I tear down people in the industry? She's talking about DJ Academics, okay, if everybody want to know, okay? But ma'am, you spent years instigating turf wars in Chicago at the expense of our people losing their lives to gang violence in all the name of the views. Now you're cooped up in a dirty old meth lab looking room that smells like old cat, afraid to face the guys trying to see and feel on that fat ass. Hence why you are in women's business now. Next time, get the VP to do a moral check on me. I don't know who's got more bodies, you or DJ Vladimir, if I'm saying his name correctly, Putin, in the black community. Now count my bodies. See y'all Monday for a happy hour. Back to our regular schedule programming. And she put Tesehki. Now she is definitely going in. A lot of people do not like her because of the things that she is saying or whatever the case may be, but it is what it is. She has her opinion. She's gonna pop her stuff, and that's just it. But one thing about it is, you can have your opinions. You can put the tea out there and speak about the shenanigans that's going on. But one thing us as bloggers, we cannot do and we cannot cross the line is falsely putting out information that we have no evidence on. Now, you could put out rumors and stuff like that and just say rumor or allegedly and stuff like that, because a lot of the time rumors come because something's going on and they don't have the actual proof to prove it. So there are rumors that's going to circulate, and sometimes it's good to sometimes put out some rumors or things that's being said, because when it does come to the light, we be like, okay, the rumor was true. Here's the evidence, okay? That's the only reason. But don't falsely put out certain things of people knowing that it's a lie just to get views and stuff like that. That's weird. That's something that I won't do. Now, she also goes on to Jason Lee. She posted this picture up of Jason Lee, okay? And it looks like he was dozing off on something. I don't know, but she's insinuating that he was on something. She says he got that somaline going on. Somebody get a rag and wipe the spit off the counter. Somebody else got to eat there, for Christ's sake. Then she added Melissa Ford, come pick up your friend Lip and spit off the people's bar. Okay? So she's definitely going in. Now, Jason Lee had put out Joe Budden canceling the Tesehki interview, iconic. Okay. She thought she was going to use Joe Budden to further pick with Cardi, and he canceled her butt. Now she's pretending the truth is being hindered and she deserves more because she's black. Kim Barbie says, every day I realize how a lot of these grown old people lack accountability. Tesehki is on the side of the road about to pop a blood vessel and screaming at the top of her lungs because Joe Budden decided not to release his interview with her after realizing that she basically doesn't deserve a platform after the disgusting things she's done. So this is basically what people saying. Now, she's definitely going to have back and forths with people. Now, if it gets to a personal level where you going back and forth with a celebrity, or if you got to defend yourself of something being said or whatever the case may be, you have all right to do that. Defend yourself, right? But we shall see how this is going to go. Okay. Let's get into some comments. Laughing my butt off now. Tesehki is going crazy on Joe Budden because Joe said he wasn't going to post their interview because of Cardi's feeling a way about it. He should have never interviewed the sicko anyway and gonna regret even entertaining her in the first place. But we already heard Joe Budden. He said her work ethic is everything, and he wanted to get to know her. As he should. Everybody should. If you're in that type of business and you have a platform, anybody can be interviewed or whatever the case may be, okay? But yes, you as a person that is running your platform, you could decide if you want to release the interview or not. You don't want to mess up your image or associating yourself with certain people. But at the end of the day, it's business. So if he interviewed Tesehki, what is the problem? Right? He didn't release it because of the things that was going on and being said over there and stuff like that. And he don't want to be involved in a mess. Now, business-wise, I feel like nobody should feel no type of way about anything, because if it goes on like, oh, if he's trying to be her best friend or something is popping stuff about Cardi B behind her back to Tesehki, then that's different, but it's business. Tesehki done tore into Joe Budden and called him weak for letting Cardi stop him from posting his interview with her. Once again, Cardi allegedly is not involved in that. Okay. Now, talking about Tasha K was talking about Vlad. Let's look at the stuff that he has said about Nicki Minaj. Okay, we are just gonna be putting this in there because y'all know Tasha K is friends with Nicki Minaj, and you know she picked her side. And then you got Joe Budden and Cardi B, and then you got this whole stuff. And Vlad was talking about Nicki Minaj in here. So let's just talk about this. Nicki Minaj's husband is on a house arrest for threatening Offset. Now we're going back to that situation. This is what he had to say about it. Right after that, she previews a song on IG saying she got killers who will pull up and do what she say. This was the same Nicki who threatened to send her husband to Academic's house for his comments about her. Okay, this is the same Nicki who told Meek Mill to have his crew beat up Quentin Miller. Okay, which then happened. Have you ever heard a woman scream, "My man will F you up," over something she started herself? That's Nicki. If you want to see how these stories end, check out my interview with Travis Rudolph. After an argument with his girlfriend, she sent her brother and 3 other guys to shoot up his house. One of them ended up dead. Another one got shot. Travis was charged with murder, which he luckily beat in trial due to self-defense. To all the men out there, I don't care how fat her butt is and how good the sex is. Avoid women like Nicki who use men as crash dummies like the plague. I said what I said. That is a dangerous game to play. Okay? If you are a female and you putting yourself in beef with men or whoever, and you decided that you this big gangster, that you run things because you Nicki Minaj or whoever, allegedly, okay, and this is what you're doing, you know karma comes back. You know that, right? I've seen a lot of stories out here where females try to set up men and do all type of crazy stuff, and then guess what? They end up the end of the stick, either getting unalive or something going on, okay? So if you want to put that energy out there, by all means, especially if it's not something like if somebody did something to you and you have people to, you know, retaliate, then yeah, by all means, because a man violated you or did whatever. And it has to be something serious for you to want to retaliate, right? But if you just in your feelings about something and somebody's saying something about you and your feelings is hurt and you don't agree with it or whatever the case may be, and then you trying to send people out there because you're in your feelings about something that's being said about you, that shows a lot of weakness. You're weak. Okay, so we don't know if this is true, but this is what Vlad is saying. And y'all already know whatever is in the dark always come to the light. But that's all that I really have to say about that situation. Tasha K could get it together. She got her own platform. She's doing very well. Okay, just focus on that. You don't have to beg for interviews and be this upset about the black man, okay, not having your back. Because, girl, cut it out. For real. You're in the industry. Who has who back nowadays? Everybody out there fake. Okay? Everybody is more about business and, you know, kissing people buns. That's what they do. Okay? But anyway, off of that situation, let me know how y'all feel about the Joe Budden and Tasha K situation. Okay? Now, let's just give an update with Chelle. We are going to put the video up of, you know, Chelle speaking and letting y'all know how she's been doing and stuff like that. And I actually kind of like it because she seems like she's in good spirits now. Because y'all know when she was with Queen Eye, all she was doing was making herself look like a fool, brainwashed and just used and abused. Okay, so let's get into the video.
On here, you know, give everybody a little quick update. Also to thank y'all so much for all the love, all the support that I've been getting. I've been receiving a lot of love and support, and it's truly a blessing. It's truly a great feeling, and I want to thank you guys for that. Thank you guys for all your support, all your love, you know, everything. All the love that you guys have been showing me is greatly appreciated, and it's really lifting my spirits a lot. Also, there was a rumor that my CA was hacked. That's not true. The CA is Chelle 052887. Thank you to everybody that's been sending, because that's really appreciated a lot. Also, right now, I'm looking for remote jobs. I'm looking for like work from home jobs, because, you know, the situation is still very fresh. So that's the type of work that I'm looking for now. If anyone may have any, you know, any work from home places that you may be able to let me know about, you know, please let me know. That would be greatly appreciated, because I'm really trying to get back into the working field right now.
Okay, so y'all heard her. She's looking for remote work and everything else. She's trying to get back into the working field. And congratulations to Chelle. Hope she stays on that path. I hope she doesn't even try to open communication back with Queen Op. Hopefully she's not doing it. Okay. Excuse me. Speaking about Queen Op, y'all already know she had her baby girl, and notice it's not her first child. She claimed that she has a couple boys, but they're not in her care. So this is like her being a mom all over again. Okay. And this is the only child that's with her. So I guess she's starting over, but to my understanding of what I'm seeing, it looks like she's doing an okay job. Okay, we are gonna see a video clip of her and her girlfriend Danny in Target shopping for baby girl. All right, and on top of that, it seems like she never left Danny, or she went back with Danny, because remember she said they broke up, right? But also we seen Queen Op, she's trying to start, Danny to be another Chelle, trying to embarrass her and put her information out there and all type of stuff for clout. Okay, let's get into the video.
You need tissue.
But that's a t-shirt. That's why you need to come in.
A t-shirt will come in.
And you can keep her in. I do.
She got that one. But this one is so cute. Mamas. Make sure she's getting some air in there. More sleepers. Yeah, she pretty much got all the stuff. I ain't going.
Okay, see, she has the baby in a car seat, even though the baby is in the cart. Okay, the baby is still secure, the baby is safe, the baby has a blanket over her, so there won't be no extra stuff in her face. It blocks a little bit of the noise, and she just in there comfortable, right? And also Queen Op was making sure that she was getting some air and stuff like that. As a new mom, okay, because I'm gonna just say she a new mom because her other kid's not with her, but because she's starting over, she's doing what she's supposed to do, and she seems like she cares, and she seems like she's trying to do what she has to do for her child, hence shopping. Okay, I understand a lot of people was like, oh, well, a lot of people don't have to put their, like, if you put your business out there online and stuff like that, and you let everybody in your world drama wise, what is the problem with showing people positive things? All right, if you're a first time mom, let's see you going shopping for your baby. Let's see you do those doctor's appointments. Let's see you do that. If you want to put your life out there, let's try to, have some positive stuff going on. All right, speaking about babies, congratulations to Funny Mike and Jalea. Okay, if I'm saying her name correctly, because y'all know I don't be doing good with the names. Okay, congratulations. Baby girl Germany came. Okay, and you already know they have kids together or whatever the case may be, but it just seems like a lot of babies is popping out now, huh? Before the year is coming out. But congratulations to them. Okay, now, like I stated before, I said everything about Chelle and Queen Op. Let's get into Chrisean Rock's sisters, okay? Regarding Blueface, exposing their son's picture because he wanted to put the hernia out there, but it was very inappropriate, okay? He could have did that a different way. Now, her sister China has something to say, okay? And this is something that I do agree with when she says, leave Blueface alone, you don't need him, stuff like that, blasey blasey. Let's get into the clip.
I'm so mad if she don't leave that motherfucking blue cheese ass alone. Leave him the fuck alone. Fuck yo. Like, damn, Sean, what's going on with you? Your son, that's all you need. You don't need blue cheese to be there. Like, real blue cheese. Fuck. He like anyway. Him. Why won't you just go ahead, reach out to Lil Baby, and go ahead and get your money? Like, you and Lil Baby do a song together, that's straight, that's it right there, Sean. If you would listen to me. When I told you the other day, I'm 43, Sean. I'm your oldest sister. I'm mommy firstborn. I'm not going to tell you nothing wrong. That you don't need him.
Okay, she's like, Blueface, talk to Lil Baby, make that music, get that business going, and make your money, as she should. Why do she, even with him? I felt like that was weird, how much control he thought he could have. But he stated one time that it was Chrisean's idea that they wouldn't work with the opposite sex. That's weird to me. Business is business. That seems like some insecure stuff going on. I feel like Chrisean should have never did that, said that. That was weird, okay? And on top of that, business is business, okay? And I agree with China for once, because you know how she is and how I feel about that situation going on. But this is something that I agree with. She should leave Blueface alone, be a single mother, do what she have to do. She has the resources. She could do what she needs to do, but she choose not to. She choose to be obsessed with Blueface, and this is her downfall. Okay, this is what people were talking about. Now let's get into Tesehki. Y'all know her and Tesehki. They have not been getting along. We have not seen them. We have not, hear anything on Tesehki's side regarding her nephew, Chrisean Jr. Congratulations. No, nothing. I didn't see it. If y'all seen it, let me know down in the comments below. If you seen Tesehki congratulating her sister on her nephew and stuff like that. Now, y'all already know Chrisean got her sister jumped by Marsh and Jay on Baddies East, right? They have not been talking, or maybe their relationship hasn't been good since then. But Tesehki has something to say. So let's hear what she had to say.
Y'all telling me to help my sister, but for real, y'all should go be telling the that jumped me to help her. And to keep her off live and to guide her and make sure that she has all the support she needs, because she just had my nephew. That's what y'all should be doing. Y'all shouldn't be telling me because my mind state is still on eat 'em up, the fuck up. Okay? Y'all
heard her. One thing about Tesehki, she's funny. Okay, she has a different personality. She's a little bit more laid back. She could get rah-rah if she needs to and eat a meatball up. But for the most part, she's chill. I had my little opinions about her when she first came out and was introduced as Chrisean Rock's sister. The things that Chrisean was coming out saying about her sister, I was, like, oh my God, why would her sister do this? It's her older sister. She's a cloud chaser, blah, 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 blah. Then I started listening to her music. She started rapping. I seen her personality. Then I seen them together and I looked at old videos. And it seems like Chrisean one is the one that's bitter. In my opinion, she's been around Tesehki when she was in that studio doing music and stuff like that. Chrisean was not doing music. Okay, she started doing music with Blueface, Blue Girls Club. Okay, and I think that she looked up to Tesehki and maybe wanted to do music and stuff like that. Tesehki is very talented. She is the talented sister, in my opinion. Okay, but as she should. Go talk to Jay and Marsh, the girls that you got that jumped me. Okay, because they're so much of a bestie and more of a family to you. Go have them do that. But they're not even doing that either, because they got a guy out here looking retarded. Okay? And as their friends, they should be like, okay, make sure this and that, because people are going to be talking and stuff like that. Or maybe that's just how I am. I'm like, girl, if you don't go ahead and fix that baby up in there, let me help you and stuff like that. Because people, we in Walmart, people got their cameras out. Anything can happen. Let's just, do better. They not doing that. All right, now let's listen to her other sister. Okay, she's like, she wants little baby to 50 Cent Blueface. All right, I'm pretty sure she talking about like the beef and stuff like that was going on with Ja Rule and 50 and all type of stuff. So let's just listen to a clip, because she did a long live. Any clip that I put up here, y'all can watch the full ones on the Toxic Tea Lounge. So let's get into it.
Hey y'all, bless y'all. To say, I didn't really want to say that because I don't like doing that. This shit is cruel, pure cruelty. How that wasn't against no guidelines on Twitter. Even stuff that's been posted on Instagram, like how that's not against any guidelines. And what is this classified as? Like, how do you classify this revenge that went down? Like, I know, like, when you with someone and y'all separate and they put out like a porn or a sex tape y'all made, is classified as revenge. Like, what kind of revenge is this when your child's confidentiality gets breached, his medical confidentiality gets breached? Like,
okay, so let's just wrap up this sister conversation. We already see where everybody of her sister heads is at. You got one sister who don't care because she, Chrisean got her jump. Then you got the other sisters that's, put in there, their 2 cents into it, and really not holding her accountable. Especially this sister that we just played the audio of. She not holding her sister accountable for nothing. She just want to keep Blueface. Everybody on her side always say Blueface. But it's like they don't hold their sister accountable as if she don't play a part in this mess. She's allowing a lot of stuff and she's amping a lot of stuff up. So let's just cut that out. Okay, speaking about that, we are going to get into Blueface and Chrisean's antics now. Now, y'all already know he exposed the picture about the hernia and stuff like that. And people are saying that it's, CP. Okay, I'm not saying it's child stuff. Okay, and a lot of people was like, well, he put that out there. It was wrong. But, he was trying to put the hernia stuff out there because he wanted to show how serious it was. It's a lot of different mixed emotions about it. Okay, and let's see what Chrisean had to say in this video clip after the stuff happened. Let's get into it.
And let the world know, you're a weirdo. You posted your son. Okay, post Javon pictures that you have in your phone, from his phone. When Javon took pictures in his phone of his, you sent them to your phone. Post that, Blueface. Post your other dick pictures that your son took. Not the one that I wanted you to be concerned about your son too. Post your other son. Post his so we can know how it's supposed to look. Huh? Exactly, that's weird. You're doing weirdo.
Was that weird or was it weird? Now, she had admitted to sending Blueface the picture just so he could be aware of their son's hernia. But this is the same person that knew about Blueface having his son's inappropriate pictures in his phone. So Blueface took the pictures off Javon's phone and sent them to his phone. For what? Don't know. Allegedly, this is what she's saying. But for her to know this and call him a weirdo and bash him as being a father and being a weirdo father and having all these type of weird, allegations and thoughts about him, why would you send the picture to him in the first place? Y'all don't think that conversation could have been held over the phone? You don't think that conversation could have been happened in person? And if not, oh well, if you don't want to be involved and all this other stuff, then you do what you have to do. But you're saying that this man is a weirdo and basically like some type of pedo or whatever the case may be. But you send in the picture anyways. So you're a part of the problem also. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? So how do y'all feel about that? Okay, because I just feel like if she felt this strongly about him and she feel like her baby father is a weirdo and does weird things with his son or whatever the case may be, why would you send that picture to him knowing that it could be a backlash and he could be, how Blueface is, okay? He hits down to the belt, low down, dirty, okay? But you knew this though. Let's listen to the other clip of her getting very emotional, as she should, because she is the mom and any mom would feel this type of way. Regardless of the situation, any mom would feel this type of way if their baby father exposed their child's private area, regardless if there's a medical condition or anything going on. It doesn't matter. Don't expose my child. Don't put my child's situation out there on the internet. Okay, that's just crossing the line. So let's look at this video clip.
My son for clout. Why are you posting our son, bro? And why would you post it, bro? Bro, like, bro. Like, I'm thinking I'm arguing about something else. That just found out it's a picture of, bro. Come here. Come here. Bro. Bro. Bro.
All right, so I seen some comments online. People like, oh, she's fake crying and, she's doing this and doing that. I don't think she's fake crying. I think that she's really is hitting her because she didn't know the picture was out there. She thought that it was just going back and forth. They talking about certain stuff, but there was a picture out and she found out and she is embarrassed. She is embarrassed because that was supposed to be something that her and Blueface spoke about behind closed doors. But them, They like putting every single thing out on their, of their business because they like the attention and they like the clout. Both of them do. Like I said, that was a messed up situation for Blueface to even put that out there, but he claimed that his phone was hacked. And I call bullcrap. I call that bullcrap, okay? I just call bullcrap. Because there's a lot of things that he was saying throughout that day that sounded like Blueface. And she even said that they even spoke off thing and, the text messages and stuff like that. She was going to expose that. So at the end of the day, he just knew that he was getting a lot of backlash online about what he did, okay? Because he should. Because that was just very wrong and disgusting, okay? And he seen that backlash and he didn't want to get in trouble and stuff like that. So he wanted to talk about his phone was hacked. And his phone was stolen. Who stole your phone, Blueface? Who stole it? Okay. Now let's get into this clip. She's claiming that Blueface is on the down low. He's, whatever. Let's get into it.
You might be on the low. How about you tell little baby how you want to think about him? You're rapping about him. You're tweeting about him. That's some niggas do that when got crushes on people. Remember when we were a kid and you got a crush on somebody when you was little? And you used to mess with them and pick with them and agitate them, but only because you like them? He like little baby.
So she's saying this. We already know she's saying this because she's heard and she wants to get back at him and stuff like that. Okay, and this is going to always be a back and forth thing because they're childish. They don't know how to be mature about certain situations and co-parent and actually do for Chrisean Jr. They just want to make it about them, okay, and keep going back and forth. Now, there was always allegations and rumors about Blueface being on the low and everything else. Now she's claiming that Blueface got a crush on Lil Baby. He clearly feels some type of way, all right, about Chrisean and Blueface and the whole situation, but he knows how Chrisean gets down. He's the one that sees her and knows her behind the screen, okay, because we already know online is different from in person, and it's just gonna get messy, y'all. I just feel like it's just too much going on, and I just feel like they need to get it together. Let's get into some of the tweets, okay. Now, y'all already know Keke Palmer came out and offered help and all type of stuff for Chrisean Rock, which I feel like is unnecessary because Chrisean don't want the help. She doesn't seek the help. She say this all the time. So it's like y'all wasting y'all time to even try to force help on somebody that don't want to be helped. Okay? She's too grown. She don't want help, then hello, wash your hands. It's nothing you could do with people like that. Anyway, she says the Keke effect gonna have you guys back begging. So right now she's worrying about Blueface begging because she listened to Keke. Her and Keke had a conversation, and whatever Keke said, she want to have somebody begging back. Girl, this ain't a game. You should be worrying about Chrisean Jr., not nobody begging you back or begging. Like, come on. I'm glad Keke entered the chat. Other mothers should uplift each other instead other stuff. I'm sorry, Keke. I read it wrong and got to popping my stuff because this stuff is so sensitive right now. I'm just done with people speaking up against me through a sensitive situation right now. Okay, she already knew this was going to happen. People was waiting for the baby to come because we want to see how you was going to act being a mom. Is it still going to be about Blueface? Because clearly it's still about Blueface. Okay, so she want to talk about mothers should uplift each other. Girl, you don't want to be uplifted. She always popped this positive stuff after she get backlash so people could pity her. Nobody's doing that. Maybe they're going to do that, but nobody else is going to do that. Me and Keke talked. All right. I got a team and people around me helping more and facilitating what I can't. I kicked out extra money for my kids' childcare and assisting, but I'm not finna keep explaining myself. This my last tweet for everyone and everybody. Stay up and be blessed. Big Rock, not the little one. So she is saying right here that she, put up some extra money for Chrisean Jr. to have some child care and some assisting to help her. Okay. So this is what she's saying. Now, is it a legit child care or she's going to be paying somebody that she knows? Either way, this is what she's doing. Okay. Devastated. It's okay, Chrisean Jr., and I will get through this stuff and come out untouched or broken in the end. Okay. Who posts their son's eggplant for clout? Yo, this hurts so bad. So you happy to post our son's eggplant? Like, bro, is this legal? As a mother, do I call this in? What the F? Yeah, I wouldn't be playing about that. You're not going to be playing with my kids. That's one thing you're not going to do. You could say whatever you want to say to me and bash me and do whatever you want to do with me. But once you cross that line when it comes to my kids, all bets are off. You are going down, okay? And I feel her as a mom, she should do what she has to do to set some boundaries. Start putting that in place. Start doing for your child. Protect your child. That is your one job right now. Your one job is to protect your child and do for your child. Be a mom. Try your best. But right now, we're not seeing that. We're seeing you worrying about blueface and y'all going back and forth and doing all the petty childish stuff. Like, grow up. Crazy, I didn't even know you posted our son's eggplant on social media. Whoa, this man knows how to hurt me, bro. I got nothing else to say, Blue. This ain't your kid no more, Blue. I got nothing but love for this tragic situation. I tried making peace, but he knew certain things I wasn't for real about, like actually doing MILF music and giving my income to him. Done walking on eggshells for this guy. I dare you try every single thing you got. So she's basically daring him, pushing him to the limit. Okay, she's tired of it. The one thing she's saying is don't play about her child. Okay, and me as a mom, don't play around with it. Okay, like the social media stuff, you could troll all you want, but don't put my child up there, period. I wanted to be the bigger person and try to fix things with him, and if I didn't try, he would have been trashing the F out of my name and try sending me through a mental breakdown for his game. Now you see why I did that video. I only wanted peace between us so I can keep my baby with no fight. That is her excuse. I think she loves Blueface still. She wants to be with Blueface still. And she really wants to have that family structure as we all do. Okay? And then we end up being single mothers anyway. But you try with the person. But I don't think in this situation is a trying situation with the way that they move and the clout chasing and everything on the internet, everybody in your business. That is not the way to go. I will wash my hands with Blueface and do what I got to do for my child. Stop using excuses. Oh, I did the video for this and I said I was going to change our son's name for this because he going to want to trash me. Y'all been trashing each other online. What's the difference? Y'all been doing it. You feeding into him is making him even more try to be controlling and more petty because you're leading him on and you're playing games. So now he's on that side upset because you're playing games. You're upset because he's playing around. Like, it's childish. Y'all need to grow up. Okay? Talking about the bigger person and stuff. Like, if you want to be the bigger person, Chrisean, leave Blueface alone and do what you have to do as a mother. Period. Cut off people that's not, in your best interest. Family and all. Okay, because I know it's some fake ones around her because they're not really telling her no real stuff. I separated my check with Zeus Network. I'm stopping giving him my booking money. I put a crib in my name and I put me and my son first now. I'm getting the punishment for it and he wanted me undo everything I did or he would start threatening me and my kid. So let him threaten away. Let him get in trouble. Why you keep using that as an excuse? You know what I'm saying? Like, what? No. Nobody wants to hear the excuses no more. Nobody's going to give you no more chances, Chrisean. You know how this man is, and you got to stop making excuses for him and you. You already had the gullible, and you let him control you and take your money, allegedly, and all this stuff that he has been doing, embarrassing you. You ain't tired throughout these years, and now you have a child, so you should be way much more on your toes. Like, I understand us. We'll go through whatever we go through with the person. And, we staying and we're slow. And we're making all these choices to stay with this person that we know we're not supposed to be with. Because they ain't no good. And they changing us for the worse. But we stay and we give chances. And then you have a kid. That should be the line. All right, for the first couple months and whatever, you trying to see if they're going to be a dad, give them a chance to be a father and stuff like that. But after a while, if they start showing that they really not interested in being a father and they not helping or, he clearly said he doesn't have a bond. Bye. For real. Now, Blueface had recently said, this is the best news I got all year. I'm free. I got 1 BM and 2 kids till further notice. Now, what is he free from? I don't know. Maybe Chrisean, they call the cops and stuff like that. They look into it. What? Did he not get locked up? What's going on over there in that situation? We shall see. Okay. What do y'all think he means by I'm free? Let me know down in the comments below. He also says I got 1 BM and 2 kids. So he is not claiming Chrisean or Chrisean Jr. Petty, right? That's basically what that's basically what he's saying. And I think it's because Chrisean ex Ronnie, y'all know how these letters. He came out and posted up a picture on Crib. You are not the father. He added Blueface and the Maury show. Now, some people are speculating that Ronnie is just trolling and stuff like that, and some people were actually saying the baby looked like Ronnie, and then it's some other stuff going out online or whatever. And now Chrisean was on video saying why Blueface is teaming up with my ex, so she thinking that Blueface and Ronnie is in it together. I don't know how that would be happening, but that would be some desperate measures stuff. Okay, now speaking about Maury and Blueface, now Blueface is like, oh, I didn't. Whack 100 had put out, there's 1,000 pictures of babies with his situation on Google. No law broken, no malicious, I don't know how to say that anymore. It's intended, no soliciting. A real cry for help. Your sick mind is on child. Okay. P. How about you stop missing the baby's doctor's appointments? Your every move is for the gram. And while we're at it, we found the fake hospital you paid off to keep the baby's blood diagnosis under the radar. Greater Baltimore Medical Center. You want to tell the people the elements that was found? Sit down, silly rabbit. Tricks are for kids. So basically, Whack 100 right here is allegedly saying that Chrisean paid off people to not have her son's blood work, all type of stuff going on. Like, so he basically saying something is actually went wrong and stuff like that. But I know for a fact if it was any type of alcohol, any type of something or whatever, I don't know I forgot. Okay, but I don't know. And Cali, maybe it's different. Let me know down in the comments below if you are from Cali. What is the procedures with moms, the testing that they do, procedures of them getting out and stuff like that? Because I know out here, you get out in 2 days. They do whatever test they need to do. And even if the baby has any type of complications or whatever the case may be, they'll let you know then. They'll book your doctor's appointments, whatever they have to do. I'm pretty sure that's what they do. But certain tests are not giving with certain syndromes and certain stuff like that. They don't happen a lot of the times. Sometimes when kids get older, they start, having some type of, if they have any concerns about their child and they go into their doctor's appointments, the doctor would pinpoint certain stuff out and they would do certain tests for syndromes. Okay. It's a lot of people out here that have syndromes or autoimmune disorders or all type of stuff and don't know they have it until they get a specific test. Okay, they don't do every single test for syndromes and all type of they don't do all of that. They do certain ones. Okay, but clearly Whack 100 is basically saying that something's going on with the baby and she needs to be on top of that. Now she says, y'all, I got a bitter baby father. If I posted what you said the other day will only make you look weirder. Lord knows I wanted to be someone else's baby. Why would I want you to be the father after everything exposing Chrisean Jr.'s eggplant was it for me, Jonathan? So you're trolling with my ex because you embarrassed. You rather just lie and say it's somebody else's baby? We're going to get into what Blueface says because the video, on the show, when they opened the envelope, first of all, the paper was already folded up, crumpled up, or whatever the case may be, already looked like it was, been dealt with. Okay. And we all know when we have fresh paperwork and it goes in that envelope, that tall envelope, the paper is nice and flat. So we don't know what was going on or if it's a fake DNA test. We don't know where they got the DNA test from. Was it from Zeus or I don't know. Was it a home DNA test? We don't know. But now people are speculating, even Blueface is claiming that he's not the dad. All right. And it's just getting really crazy out here, to be honest with y'all. Okay. She had posted up she had posted up a lot of missed calls, right? And then she scribbled down whoever that was at the bottom, right? Now, Blueface says, if you think that's me calling, you must be high. That's probably your baby father. So he's trolling online. He's feeling some type of way. He's gonna do the most, right? It's just sick. So I don't know. I don't know, y'all. And then Blueface also says, I knew there was something off. I don't think that's my baby. That DNA test was all weird. When I read it, seemed fake. I had no control over that test. Plus, why would you have a baby in B-more when you and the alleged father live in LA? And the guy claiming the baby live in B-more. Okay, so now he's running with this narrative that Chrisean Jr. is not his. All because of what people put it out. Because people put it out there first, right? And said, oh, the baby looked like Ronnie. Then I guess he caught a glimpse of it and said, you are not the father, and was putting on his stuff. So now Blueface is like, oh, well, I'm not the father. Anything to just get out of the situation, right? I thought I was tripping until I seen this. She kind of told on herself, and he is claiming the same thing as well. Okay, somebody said DNA test come in an unsealed envelope as well, and it wasn't in an envelope. Nah, something's fishy. That ish is fake. Blueface says, I ain't even think about the paper. It was folded up and beat up. Laugh out loud. Maury test ain't never looked like that. Blueface reposted. For real, it was already open. Paper looked like it been folded up for a couple days. F. Chrisean, I don't like no shady crybaby old girl. So basically, he's putting that stuff out there, running with the narrative that he's not the dad. So will there be another DNA test in the making? Do y'all think another one should be given? I just feel like if they're gonna be told, she says she don't want child support, none of that stuff, but she is gonna lawyers, and I don't know if she says she's gonna sue him or she's gonna be doing something on her end regarding Blueface, exposing their child online. Okay.